All right, welcome back, everyone. So, I just did a quick test spot on the wheels. Like I said, the wheels are pretty beat up. They really need to be refinished. And I got the Geon Light shiny here, so hopefully you can see it. But you can actually see how good that came out with just a quick polish. Let me just grab my Nano here. Just a quick polish with the hybrid Nano and a what do you call it? Yellow pad. So I just have some Carpro Reflect, and I'll just show you one more spot. Like I'll do this spot here. You can see how it's pretty beat up. You don't need a lot of product to make this look good. But once you polish these wheels out, they can no longer be matte like they once were. These were originally a matte finish, but again, once I'm polishing up, there won't be that color anymore, which I'm sure he wouldn't mind. He's got to refinish. I told him he has to refinish them, so he said I could do whatever I want with these and make them look good. So I can put it on 3. Alright, so just a few passes there. Grab a towel. Now these towels, I use them for coating before, and I just use them for multi-purpose use, and this is just the perfect time for them to use them. We can actually see how good that came out compared to what it used to look like. Now it is going to look a little splotchy. Just going to keep that in mind, because these wheels are going to absorb a little bit of the polish. But you know, from this to this, it looks a lot better. You can see how faded they are. So I'm just going to hit these superficially, make them look good. I'll probably just go over these areas a couple more times, and I think that's it. So I'll show you what it looks like once I'm done. This is like caked on brake dust here. So I'm going to have to scrub this off first before I actually get my pad any dirtier. You can see it just comes off again here too. Just caked on brake dust that just hasn't come off. And then kind of the same deal here. So I'm going to scrub these with some panel wipe, and then I'm just going to go to, I just want to show you what it looks like on there. So I'm just going to go ahead and knock this one out, and then I'm just going to go ahead and coat the faces of the wheels with the wheel coating of my choice. So I just want to show that real quick. So let me just go ahead and knock this one out, but it looks a lot better than this faded paint here. So I'll show you what it looks like once I'm done. And I've polished it out and everything, and it looks good, you know, for what it is. Again, this is a beat up towel that I'm going to be using to wipe off the coating. And let me grab the light for a second. If I put it, here it is. So again, this is what we're going to refer to as a 3 to 6 footer, meaning it's going to look good from a distance, because it does look a little splotchy, and that's what's going to happen with this finish, because it's so porous. It's going to absorb the product a little differently, and what I mean by that is the polishing. It's not going to be, this is why you don't want to polish matte, because you're going to get an uneven finish on there. But again, this is going to be a 3 to 6 footer. And what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put a ceramic coating on here. And the wheel coating of choice that I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Adams UV. I haven't used this before on actual wheels, so I don't know how it's going to perform. This is going to be a good vehicle to look at. You want to wear gloves with this, because this UV stuff is going to get all over your fingers. I'm going to load up the suede. I don't use a block when I'm coating wheels. And I'll coat half because I want to show you guys something. And you guys will probably like what the feature from this coating. And you can see this thing goes a long way. And don't do that. So I'm going to coat half of this. And then I'll show you. The good thing about matte wheels is you can see where you have coating and where you don't have coating. And you can see how far a little product goes a long way. Now it's kind of cool right now, so it's starting to flash on me a little faster than normal. Yeah, these wheels are going to look good when after they're coated. And this coating is going to rainbow on you. So if you don't have the light, it's okay. You don't need it. You can see I'm picking up a little bit of residual dirt. That's okay, don't worry, nothing's going to happen. I should only coated half of that. That's okay. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to get into every intricate part of the wheel. So this is going to, as good as it's going to look for the time being. Just do your best. In order for me to get a real good finish, I'd have to take the wheels off, and that's not part of the process for this one. Okay. So at this point, I put that down. I'm probably going to go ahead and start wiping down the portion I've already done. I can see it already kind of sitting in there. Let me get this applicator real fast. So this wheel's a bit on the porous side, so it's going to look a little bit uneven. Again, this is going to be the superficial wipe. Okay, I'm going to flip this over. That does look pretty good though. That's going to give them a richer appearance. So if you have matte wheels, you're not going to get that glossy look. So don't worry about that. I'll have to put a little bit more here and here, but I just want to show you something real neat about this. Let me go ahead and pop this Geon light off. So you can see it looks pretty good. I gotta go over a couple more spots. That's fine. What I want to do is I want to show you the Adams UV light. Hopefully it comes up okay. So there you go. So you can actually see where I've applied it a little bit heavier, which is here, here, right? This is not going to be blue. So hopefully it shows on camera so you can see I missed a spot there. And I got some extra spots that I missed here. So you basically just use your applicator to go over those missed areas. And so what that's going to do is it's going to give you a visual representation of where you need to put coating on. So here I've got a little bit of missed areas, so just kind of fill in that spot here as well. Just wipe it off. And so that's what I kind of want to show you, is that the Adams UV does serve a purpose. You can see I got a better even coverage on this part. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera versus this part here, which is a little streaky. I've got extra material here, which I can probably just level out. I'm going to have to put some more product on my applicator, but I can see missed areas much easier with using this feature from Adams. So I just want to kind of show you that. It's a pretty neat feature. It gives you a visual representation of where you've been and where you need to reapply. So you can actually see I missed some spots here, and can't really see it, but right here I got a missed spots here compared to these areas. So I just want to show you that real quick, what it looks like doing that. So let me just go ahead and knock this wheel out, and we'll see what it looks like in the daylight. I think right now it looks pretty good. Like I said, just fixed a couple of spots where I missed some coating, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, this looks a lot better once I've got more even coverage on there. So again, thanks for watching.